Hello and a very warm welcome. My name's Nick Jones and I run Alpha Dog Behaviour Limited. Now, I've had the pleasure over the last couple of months of working with the Camping and Caravanning Club, and I had the delight of making a short video with them to help promote a campaign that they're running called the Season of the Senses. Now, jumping straight into this, I want you to understand that autumn is just one of the best time of year to get out with your dog, because the sensory overload for your dog, just as it is for you, is so intense and so wonderful that it seems to be such a shame to not make the best of it. For example, did you know that a dog's nose or its sense of smell is up to 100,000 times stronger than a human? So imagine all of that sensory perception sitting on the floor for your dog, coming up the sides of trees, and everything makes it such an interesting experience. In the autumn, the air is more damp and tends to be pooling on the floor more. So you'll see that your dog has a much greater opportunity to pick up various scents and smells on the floor. So being out in green open spaces with your dog is such a delight, and it's even more enjoyable when we can allow our dog off lead and to see them run and explore all of the spaces available to it. Now, of course, once our dog is loose and off lead, we need control of the dog. We want the dog to be able to come back to us essentially every time we call it. My favourite means of calling a dog back is the humble Acme dog whistle. Once your dog understands the tone that this makes and understands that you are immediately there ready with your bit of liver or your high value treat for your dog, that you can set up a lovely loop with your dog, which means you can let it go, it can have fun and explore. You can call your dog back either when it just suits you, or because maybe you see a distraction entering that space and you want your dog to come back to you. So practice lots and lots of recalls with your dog so that you are content before you let your dog loose that it will always come back to you quickly upon the recall. And that way you and your dog can make the absolute most of the autumn countryside. As a quick gentle reminder, remember that although the autumnal space is a wonderful place and time to be out with your dog, there can be certain hazards there that you'll need to be mindful of. So if you know that your dog is the type that picks everything up and chews it and eats it and gets into everything, you may need to express some extra control and care. Just look out for things that may be toxic to your dogs, things like conkers, acorns, ferns, anything that your dog is picking up that you know it shouldn't eat. Some dogs will also enjoy things like horse poop and things like that. So just look at your dog, be sure you know where your dog is, what it's doing. If you're uncertain, then you can express a recall, get your dog back under control for a little while, and then move past that distraction and then let your dog loose again. But just look out for those little various hazards that may spoil the walk. When you find yourself in new places this autumn with your dog, remember all of that newness and excitement can distract your dog. We are looking, of course, to remain connected with your dog, both physically and mentally and emotionally. Is your dog checking in with you? Does your dog know where you are? Do you know where your dog is? If you're finding that the dog is beginning to go a bit further afield, then implement a recall, bring your dog back into you, spend a few seconds with the dog, rewarding and engaging with your dog, and then let him go again. This can help maintain that nice little connection, which I really encourage. Whilst most dogs are really happy to blend in public spaces and feel happy and confident to do that, we know, of course, that not all dogs have 100% confidence. Some can feel a bit nervous in the public spaces with other dogs or people. So keep an eye on your dog. Try to care for your dog and to give it some guidance so that it's staying within its own comfort zone. This way we can have a nice, enjoyable and safe walk together. When you're heading out on this autumnal adventure with your dog, be sure just to pack some basic sensibles with you. So you're always going to carry some water and some dog treats. Consider a dog whistle. Consider also some items that would make life a bit more comfortable for the dog should you stop during the walk. So you could carry a small blanket, you could carry an appropriate water bowl, maybe some food if you're out for a longer period. So A little bit of preparation can go a long way and help you to enjoy all of the sites that are provided by the Camping and Caravanning Club this autumn. It's not unusual for me to work away during the week, and whenever I have that opportunity I will look for a local CS campsite. I particularly like those because it's not unusual for me to find myself there all alone in the week, which feels like an extra luxury having the whole place to myself. But these CS sites, where they have a limit of 5 vans, they suit me down to the ground. So I encourage you to find a site local to you in the near future so you can take yourself and your dog and enjoy the autumn experience. And I would also like to thank the Camping and Caravanning Club for this opportunity to work next to you and to help spread the good news about the work that you do and the sites that you provide people. So thank you for that. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll catch you all soon. Who's a clever girl? Yes. Okay, go on.